Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Changes, live and recorded, and we're going to just watch other people's videos. There's not much going on today, but we're going to talk about, I guess, the members of Congress being pretty shady, making millions, and yeah, how can it not be illegal? It's kind of strange. Coin Bureau came up with a good video, and then we have Crypto World. CNBC television usually puts out a recap of the prior day and, you know, the war going on. It's kind of a tough subject. I really don't want to talk about it too much personally, but I'll listen to what they have to say. So let's see who's here in the chat, and then we'll get into it. Mr. Sustainable Crypto, good to see you. Power Mines, what's up, buddy? We have Rob Mines. Let's see. Varus price pumping, Rob Mines says. We'll have to check that out in just a second. Dan R, Andrew Masad, good to see you, buddy. Nerd Beast, see who else is in the chat, and then we'll get into this. All Set Miner, Leo Lustig, Taines, what's up? Backwards Miner, my man David, good to see you, buddy. Leo Lustig, as always, I think I already said that. Tim I Am Crypto, good to see you as well. And let's get into this. Let's see what we're looking like today in the market. 28,455, not too bad. Why did everything just go red? That was weird as hell. Ethereum 15.52. I've never seen them actively glow like that when they change. That's weird. That just threw me off. All right, Dogecoin under 6 cents. We have LTC 61 bucks, almost just 61. Let's see, what is Leo? What is Leo actually? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Anybody? Eunice said Leo. Does anybody know what that is? Never even heard of that. I'm sure I've seen that 1,000 times, just never realized it. BCH 228. We have Dogecoin under 6 cents still. Let's see, XRP over here 48 cents. Man, this is getting all jumbled this morning. All right, let's get over to this. On the day, crypto bubbles, we have FTT up 12.2%. Still don't understand that. Rollbit up 12.5. We have BSV up 6.8. InGen 5.4. Not too bad. Let me not blind you guys here. Check out the Fear and Greed Index. We're at 52, still neutral. Let's look at the top 10 coins by coin market cap. Then we'll check out Varus Coin. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, XRP, USDC, Lado Stakes, Ether, Solana, Cardano, and Dogecoin in 10th. Litecoin still in 16th. Shiba still in 19th. All right, let's check out Varus Coin. Somebody said Varus is pumping. So let's see. All right, if it would type. Let's see. Oh, wow. 57 cents. Damn, it's up 30%. Is this the last 24 hours? What? Damn, that's crazy. Why such the big pump? And you know what's messed up? Oh, look at this. Hold on. I just took a shit too. Holy hell. It pumped up to 90 cents. It pumped up to 90 cents. Are you guys seeing this? Is that me? Is that like, that's crazy. That's crazy. All-time high, I guess, is 352. But what the hell? That's nuts. What the hell made Varus Coin pump like that? Let me know in the chat if you guys know anything I don't know. Let's see. Lithium did too. Interesting. Rug pull. Rug pulls. Dan R. I don't think it's a rug pull, but no, it's interesting, right? So my crypto mining solar trailer, my batteries have not been charging fully because it's literally been raining for like 2 weeks. It's crazy. But just been cloudy as shit. So I shut off my cell phones, the mining farm that I have there, because it's yeah, it's just I can't run it. So this kind of sucks that I didn't just plug it into grid and deal with that way. Man, crazy. I gotta check to see what the yield is on those phones anyways. All right, let's get into this real quick. So I wanna again time capsule these prices over here at Mine the ASIC, what we're actually making per day for the KS3 right now. It is 114 a day. We have the Ice River KS3, which is 96.63 a day. Again, this is at 10 cents a kilowatt hour, by the way, and this is an 8 terahash unit. Ice River and Bitmain actually still has 9.4 terahash. So I just want to kind of, I guess, again, we are mainly a crypto mining channel, so I want to keep these prices so I can go back and look during, you know, just whenever, when I do videos, you know, you can see how shitty or how good things were prior or before, you know, when the new bull run comes. I'd like to see this. So the X16Q, $3.98 a day. We have the iPolo V1, $2.66. Jazz Miner X4Q, $1.63 a day. Man, where are the Bitcoin miners? All the Bitcoin miners are like, oh, right here. No, it's K7, L7. Let's look at the L7. The L7 is getting $2.76 a day. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Bitmain Antminer S21, $3.44 a day. I really want to get one of those. I do have a link in the description if anybody's interested in getting one of these pre-ordered, but I don't make anything off it, so feel free to use it if you want. If you don't, no big deal. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I've been debating if I want to buy one or not. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's see what Crypto World over here, CNBC television, has to say about yesterday's update. I think we're gonna cut it short before they actually talk to the main interview guy. They don't have timestamps today, so I can't really check. But guys, hit that like button. Appreciate you for hanging out. Let's do it.
Today, the U.S. Treasury Department announces new crypto-focused sanctions on Hamas. Prosecutors in the SBF trial used phone records to try to connect SBF to meetings with U.S. politicians. And after an unsubstantiated rumor briefly sent prices soaring, we talked to Quinn Thompson of Maple about the latest for Bitcoin investors. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Tanea McKeel. Crypto prices little changed this morning, with Bitcoin down about 0.8% by noon Eastern. Ether, meanwhile, lower by 1/3%, while Chainlink was pretty much flat, only falling about 0.25%. Let's talk about the top stories. A bipartisan group of lawmakers is calling on the Biden administration to crack down on Hamas's use of crypto. A new letter, which was drafted on Tuesday and signed by more than 100 lawmakers from both chambers of the Capitol, said Hamas has been clear about the intended use of the crypto it solicited and asked the administration to give more detail on the plan to prevent the use of crypto to finance terrorism. Specifically, it asked the Biden administration to confirm reports that groups like Hamas had raised $130 million in crypto between August 2021 and June 2023, and to provide information on which exchanges or actors are allowing the transactions. And just today, the Treasury Department announced new sanctions targeting Hamas operatives and financial facilitators. It pointed to virtual currencies as one way Hamas and its operatives are raising funds. Of course, the letter and these latest sanctions come as President Biden is visiting Israel after the terrorist attack by Hamas that killed some 1,300 Israelis and the subsequent Israeli bombings on Gaza that have killed more than 3,000 Palestinians.
And it's so terrible that they're dragging crypto into this, like it's a crypto problem. This is all because of crypto, because they're being funded by crypto. It's so bullshit. I'm so sick of hearing it.
Next, the EU has approved new tax reporting rules. The European Council adopted a new directive to boost cooperation between national tax authorities. Companies will now have to report more information on transactions of crypto assets, and tax authorities for EU member states will also have to automatically share more info. The new rules hope to crack down on tax evasion and fraud, especially among high net worth individuals. They were approved by the European Parliament earlier this year. Now they'll be entered into the official journal, or record for legal acts. It will technically take effect 12 days after that, but a 2-year delay means reporting requirements won't begin until 2026. Finally, in the trial of SBF, we're learning more about how well connected he was in the run-up to FTX's collapse. An FBI agent has walked the court through thousands of phone records to help connect Bankman-Fried to scheduled meetings in the U.S. with President Clinton, New York Governor Kathy Hochul, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, and more. Mayor Adams has publicly portrayed an especially pro-crypto stance, like offering to take his first paycheck in crypto. The argument from SBF's defense is that the records don't show who exactly was using the phone on the specific dates and times, just that the phone was in the area. The FBI agent agreed. Now, prosecutors are wrapping up their arguments ahead of a break in the trial. After Thursday, court will be in recess until the middle of next week, when Bankman-Fried's defense will pick up by making its case to the court.
I wonder if he was able to get plenty of Adderall, because they they put in a a request that he could take more Adderall because he was having trouble focusing during the trial. What the F? Let me see. Can you make me a set in orange sustainable crypto? That's a good idea, actually. Doing the little box miner stands for the jazz miners, to have one stand up on my floor. Actually, I wouldn't have to take the bracket off. Would have been way smarter. Way smarter. Big Black Snake says I got some Adderall. That's hysterical. All right, let's real quick, I want to show you guys this. So I just started making a new merch store, if you guys are interested. Bunch of new hoodies and stuff. I don't know if you guys want. I did put it in the pin section, but if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know for any type of merch that you don't see anywhere. So I ended up adding some Caspa Hodl sweatshirts, Dogecoin, Dynex, Neoxa, Litecoin, Flux, Digibyte, just a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna add some more mugs and all this shit today. I actually ordered all these yesterday, and I have some funny ones. I think I'm gonna put public. This one I ended up I think this one's pretty sick, not gonna lie. What do you guys think about this? This one and then this one, same thing, but it's just a sweatshirt. Thought it was pretty epic. You guys let me know what you think about that. Should I add these to the store or make them public in the store? I haven't made them public yet. They're unlisted. I just have members only. I'm able to purchase those, but I think that's hysterical as hell. All right, let me let's get into the next video. Mr. Coin Bureau over here said they're making millions. How can this trading be legal? And it's probably not. So this is about the members of Congress, and the first like literally 10 seconds, not even, of him talking, I started laughing hysterically. I was like, all right, we got to watch this video today because hopefully it's going to be good, because he just shits on them all for being old. All right, let's get into it. I'll see what you guys are saying in the chat.
It's one of the most shocking stories to come from Capitol Hill. Members of Congress, average age 204, have been making millions of dollars from trading stocks.
Average age 204.
Using insider information not available to us plebs, they cashed in on the 2008 financial meltdown and more recently have been reaping profits from the COVID pandemic. Indeed, some politicians, like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, have become so good at picking stocks that people have made bank just from copying her trades.
Didn't somebody attack her husband too? Was that her? Somebody attacked the husband like at their house? Was it Nancy Pelosi that happened? Do you know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know? It was like this friggin' crazy dude like with a hammer like hit her husband or some shit. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw that. And it was probably because of bad. Yeah, with a hammer. Okay, that was it. It's crazy, right? Obviously she's doing something fucking sketchy if that's happening.
Video will reveal the shocking truth about congressional insider trading. So, let's get stuck in. Now,
yeah, that video was so awful. It was so awful. Like, why would you even let this dude back up? I don't know why he was so close to him. Like, this dude's holding the hammer. I ain't getting close to you, bro. No way. You're getting a kick in the dick and I'm going that way.
First of all, it's utterly bonkers that for most of US history, members of Congress and their close associates have been able to buy and trade stocks, given they often have access to privileged information that could influence the markets. I mean, it's like the referee being able to bet on a football match, or allowing Sam Bankman-Fried to be the banker in a game of Monopoly. Utterly, utterly foolish.
Duke Nukem. He said they answered the door together, and they did. And that I don't want to show it. I'm not going to find it. But they did, and it was so awkward. It was so friggin' awkward. The police show up, and the dude with the hammer just opens the door with Nancy Pelosi's husband, and then he hits him with the hammer. Like, what are you doing? Why? Why is he that close to you? I don't understand.
Politicians are meant to serve the people and act in the best interest of the electorate. Even the perception of corruption can severely undermine public trust in government. When that trust is eroded, the ensuing negative consequences can be far-reaching, straining the bonds that hold society together. If people don't trust their government, things can quickly get ugly.
Jeez.
Now, a key date in this story is the 4th of April 2012. That's when President Obama signed into law the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge, or STOCK Act. The law, quote, prohibits the use of non-public information for private profit, including insider trading by members of Congress and other government employees. But let's backtrack for a moment. The STOCK Act didn't just appear out of thin air, of course. A 2011 episode of CBS's 60 Minutes blew the story wide open.
Oh boy.
The show revealed that, although it was illegal for Wall Street insiders to engage in insider trading, that is, using privileged information not available to the public to enrich themselves, the same rules didn't apply to Congress. Conveniently, these rules were crafted by lawmakers themselves. And one of the most infuriating facts revealed at that time was that politicians were, quote, getting out of the market before the rest of America knew what was going on. The episode also detailed a host of immoral, but not necessarily illegal, practices by politicians, including the aforementioned Nancy Pelosi, which resulted in them netting large profits from trades and business dealings. The furore surrounding these revelations led to the passing of the STOCK Act. However, while the legislation sounds good in theory, it's not effectively resolved the issue in practice. In fact, it doesn't ban politicians from trading. It merely requires them to disclose trades exceeding $1,000 within 45 days of the transaction. So then, how have these wily politicians responded? Well, they typically wait till the deadline to report those transactions, or they simply miss the deadline. A Business Insider article dated January of this year, and which I'll leave linked to below, names and shames offenders who recently missed their deadlines.
Real quick, Chris Hanley just said his ex-boss just got hit with insider trading. What did you do for work that you could get hit with insider trading? That's crazy. Or he could. That's crazy.
Total 78 members of Congress are outed from both sides of the aisle, including prominent politicians like Democrat Senator Dianne Feinstein and Republican Senator Rand Paul. Their investments range from thousands to millions of dollars, and their delays can span months. Several lawmakers have been buying up crypto assets of various levels of quality too. The Republican Madison Cawthorn, for instance, is named in the piece for delaying reporting of his purchases of the anti-President Biden shitcoin called Let's Go Brandon. You'll have to DYOR if you want to go down that rabbit hole.
Gotcha. Someone just said that anyone can get hit with insider trading. Look at Martha Stewart. Yeah, touche.
Anyway,
touche.
At this point, you must be thinking, surely if these politicians miss this deadline, then they're in a lot of trouble, right? The public deserves transparency, and lawmakers should be held to account. Well, you'd be wrong. When people write the rules that they're bound by, they tend to be, well, lenient AF. The penalty for
100%.
missing the deadline is a mere $200. That's right, a laughably low number, especially when you realize these politicians are making trades worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or, in the case of Republican Pat Fallon, $17.5 million. $200 is what some of these goons spend on wine at lunch. And, to make matters worse, there are no public records confirming whether these officials ever even paid the fines. But even when politicians do report their stock purchases in a timely manner, big ethical issues remain. Often, members of Congress maintain stocks in companies directly related to their work, which can create conflicts of interest. Last year, the New York Times found that between 2019 and 2021, 97 members of Congress reported trades.
The dude has an eye patch. See that? I didn't know that, a pirate.
In companies influenced by their committees. This is, frankly, outrageous. When you're working on a committee, you're bound to have access to privileged information that can give you an edge over other investors. It's only logical. So, what happens when these politicians are confronted about these dodgy trades? Well, conveniently for them, trades tend to be carried out by their brokers or close family members. So, when they're asked about it, they can just shrug and use the time and tested Shaggy defense.
Wasn't me.
Ah, what a tune. Now, thankfully, America is still a democracy, and some cases of insider trading are just too big to ignore. The most egregious case in recent years was in January 2020, when several senators attended a closed Senate meeting and learned.
Way to go, Taines. Thanks for making me feel like a complete dickhead. He said he was a war veteran, lost an eye in conflict. Damn it. Well, now I feel like it did. All right, I'm done. I quit. Yeah.
And about the magnitude of the COVID-19 pandemic and its likely impact on the US. What did they do? Surely they dropped everything and worked tirelessly to help their constituents and their country brace for that impact. Nope. Instead, they contacted their brokers and sold a ton of stocks or bought stocks in pharmaceutical companies. When the stock market crashed on the 20th of February 2020 and ordinary people saw their wealth plummet, some politicians were laughing all the way to the bank. Republican Senators Richard Burr and Kelly Loeffler and Democrat Dianne Feinstein were particularly misbehaved.
Jeez.
Burr, who was chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, sold stock valued between $628,000 and $1.7 million through 33 transactions before the market crashed.
Jesus.
Loeffler, meanwhile, along with her husband, who, as luck would have it, was chairman of the New York Stock Exchange, made 27 transactions to sell stock worth between $1.275 million and $3.1 million before the crash. Meanwhile,
Dude, he's so right. How are they not getting in trouble for this shit? That's crazy.
Diane's hubby sold millions of dollars of stock before the crash too. Who knew pillow talk could be so damn lucrative?
Pillow talk. Dude, literally, that's so weird. That's not weird. It's fucking, that's nuts that they're not getting bagged for that. Jeez, I don't even know.
Now look, they all might be telling the truth on this. Their
Yankee just made a good point. He said they're all so old they'll never get it before they die.
spouses or stockbrokers might be exceptionally skilled or might have gotten lucky.
At least you're coming to hell with me.
I mean, it's incredibly unlikely, but without proof of intent, insider trading is nearly impossible to establish. And herein lies the problem. As John Reed Stark, former head of the Office of Internet Enforcement at the Securities Exchange Commission, told CNBC, quote, "It is incredibly difficult to prove intent without some smoking gun of epic proportions, like an email that says, 'Hey, we're going to manipulate this stock this week, let's all get the gang together.'" Politicians can be shysters, but they're usually not fools.
Well, let's be real, right? Like, I feel like this happens with all like big whales and stuff, right? But I mean, it's just way more shady when members of Congress or whoever, is involved is doing this insider trading bullshit. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. Let me see what you guys say. Now, they all do it. Who is going to accuse the other ones of insider trading? Yeah, that's so true. If they're all doing it, they're not going to rat each other out, because it's kind of like when Hillary Clinton was saying something about Donald Trump taking advantage of like tax breaks and stuff, and he was like, yeah, that makes me smart. Like, it doesn't make me a criminal, it makes me smart because I know how to do my taxes. He's like, and you know what, all your friends do it the same way, so if you're gonna accuse me of or throw things at me, like, guess what, all your friends are gonna get in trouble too. And it's kind of true, just saying.
Usually. So you're unlikely to find such paper trails. Instead, spectacularly underfunded journalists and their ilk sift through official documents looking at stock filings by politicians and their close relatives and flag anything suspicious. And then there is some furore, the odd question at a press conference that might fluster a politician before the news cycle moves on and the topic is all but forgotten. None of the politicians I just mentioned faced any sanctions.
Sorry to interrupt you folks, but I have to let you know about the Coin Bureau deals page. Now, my team and I have been able to pull...
With one politician, accusations of insider trading seem to be harder to scrub off than glitter after a 3-day bender at Glastonbury. The House Speaker, Nancy...
That was fake, right? Hold on. I want to see that again. That was fake. Is that real? Was that fake? It kind of looks real now that I'm looking at it. Is that real? Does anybody know? That must have been miserable to get off. What the hell is happening?
After a 3-day bender at Glastonbury. The House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, is synonymous with allegations of congressional insider trading. And she was, of course, among those accused of wrongdoing in the 60 Minutes documentary referenced earlier. Since the implementation of the Stock Act, people have been able to track stock purchases made by Nancy and her husband Paul, a venture capitalist.
That's the guy that got hit.
And guess what? The pair just so happen to be some of the most successful traders in history. Together, they've accrued $120 million, according to estimates made last year. Nancy might be Congress's top earner with a congressional salary of $223,500 per year, but it's in stocks where she really cleans up. Her estimated net worth skyrocketed at the onset of the Great Recession, going from $31.4 million in 2008 to $101.1 million in 2010.
That's
a 220% increase at a time when the S&P 500 decreased by 13%. Nancy, too, made millions during the years of the COVID-19 pandemic. I guess where ordinary people see risks, others see great opportunity. Now, her trading successes have become so ridiculous that they've spawned a cottage industry of people tracking and copying her trades in a bid to beat the market. Thanks in no small part to Nancy's shenanigans, politicians are now perceived to be so good at picking stocks that investment firm Subversive Capital Advisors rolled out 2 actively managed ETFs that base their investments on the financial disclosures of Democrat and Republican lawmakers, as well as those of their families. Now, I must say, it rather amused me to find out that the ticker for the ETF based on Democratic lawmakers is Nance, while that of the Republicans is Cruz for Ted Cruz. You may have a boring name, Subversive Capital Advisors, but I like your style nonetheless. Anyway, back to Nancy. Unsurprisingly, she's been challenged multiple times about whether her husband's profitable trades are in some way connected to her. Of course, she denies it. Meanwhile, until recently, she's been forcefully resisting efforts to stop lawmakers from trading stocks. In 2021, she argued the case for politicians and their families buying stocks because, quote, "We are a free market economy."
We are a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
A free market economy. That defense was so weak that Trevor Noah and The Daily Show picked up on it in their skit called Corruption American Style. In it, thinly veiled African dictators are learning corruption techniques from the United States. A link to the full skit is in the description below. For now, here's a teaser.
In America, if you say the word free market, you can do anything.
Okay, so far, this video has been pretty scathing of politicians. But I must emphasize 2 points, though. Firstly, not all politicians are involved, and secondly, there do seem to be signs of improvement. On the first point, not all politicians who invest in stocks do particularly well. In fact, a study by Dartmouth College showed that stocks bought by members of Congress reported between 2012 and 2020 did not, on average, perform any better or worse than similar stocks. The authors emphasized that this doesn't necessarily mean insider trading isn't happening, but if it is, it's perhaps not as widespread or impactful as some might fear. When you realize that politicians on average outperformed the S&P 500 by 10% on an annual risk-adjusted basis in the years before the 2012 Stock Act, it suggests that the legislation has had a far-reaching impact. That said, as this video has hopefully shown you, the potential for insider trading remains high in Congress, and more stringent measures need to be taken to eradicate the scourge. Luckily, there are some efforts in that direction. Back in July, a bipartisan bill called the Ban Stock Trading for Government Officials Act was proposed by Senators Kirsten Gillibrand and Josh Hawley.
Let me guess, it was shut down.
If passed, the proposed legislation would flat out ban stock trading for high-ranking government folks, including Congress members, the President, and other top execs in the executive branch, along with their families. Unlike the old law, this new bill doesn't let anyone off the hook by using blind trusts, which are trusts managed by an independent third party and which the beneficiary officially has no knowledge of or influence over. Politicians would still be able to own mutual funds and index funds, but they wouldn't be able to trade in specific stocks. Punishments for flouting the rule would include fines of at least 10% of the value of the prohibited investments. Meanwhile, employees of the executive branch would have to forfeit their stock profits and face fines of $10,000 or more, whichever is greater. Does it go far enough? Maybe not. But it's a positive development notwithstanding. And another positive development is the fact that, after months of resistance, the pressure seems finally to have gotten to Nancy.
Oh, damn. Thank you, Mr. Rud Putz, for the 249 euros. He said, Schmiegel, in the free market, you can do anything. Or everything, rather. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Didn't mean to do that.
February of last year, she signalled her backing for the ban, but argued that US Supreme Court justices should be included too. Fair enough. Unfortunately, there's no word yet on when the bill might get a committee review or a full Senate debate. In other words, for the time being, it's stalled. If it does go through, though, it will delight the public. 2 recent surveys, one by Morning Consult and Politico and another by the University of Maryland, showed that a strong majority of people favour a ban on politicians trading stocks in individual companies. So, dear senators, give the people what they want.
Well, shout out to Coin Bureau for all of that. That was excellent. I have to say so myself. It was pretty, it's pretty messed up. Super shady. All right, anybody that's just joining, I want to show you guys again. I did pin the new merch store that I have in the live chat up top. So if you guys are interested, or if you have any like suggestions, I'm trying to get, I guess, merchandise that we want, right? Because there's just, I feel like there hasn't been many I guess sweatshirts or shirts or things that I want to buy personally. So I just started adding some new logos like Dynex, Neoxa, Dogecoin, Caspa, you know, all the decentralized projects that you can use the logos on, and made some coffee mugs and stuff. I got to add some more stuff, but if you guys have any different hashtags you want me to use, I did add some that I'm only allowing VIPs to purchase, but I don't know, I might make them public shortly, but this is one of them that I made. I thought that was pretty sick, and they're actually way cheaper. I knocked down the prices on these, and this is actually the same style sweatshirt that I have on here. This is it's got like the same ringlets and stuff. It's the same brand, and they're like 35 bucks. So I mean, I can't really complain. I'm not trying to make money off you guys. I'd rather just have like a good, decent quality hoodie that actually isn't stupid expensive. Like, it's always 50 bucks for a sweatshirt. It drives me nuts, right? So I don't know, if you guys are interested, let me know, but I really do want to take suggestions, and I want to know what you guys think about this stuff in general. I did order a sweatshirt and some coffee mugs, so I can confirm that sweatshirt is exactly the same as this, the same brand, everything looks exactly the same. So hopefully it is. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Hopefully you guys can give me some input on that. Vertcoin, you want Vertcoin? Rudputs. I could see if I could use their logo. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see. The mugs are mint, dude. I love the mugs. I ordered literally every single one of these, and my favorite one, this one's hysterical. I absolutely love this one. I'm gonna make an FTX one and a few other ones, which is hysterical. We'll see what happens if you guys are interested in that. A lithium network is crazy for how much went to unknown. Mr. Backwards Miner, I'm not sure. Can you post the URL to this page? Yeah. You know what? I'll post. All right. So that's like the actual main thing. I don't have this one listed yet. I'll give it to you guys though if you want it. Feel free. There you go. Put that in the chat. That's for that sweatshirt. And then this mug. If you guys want it, feel free. Oh, look at the lithium price. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, let me see. Let's check. Let's see. I still can't believe Veriscoin pumped that hard. Hold on. Like, that's crazy. 57 cents. Still pretty good. It's up 30.7%. What is it? Lithium. Oh, let's see. 17 cents. 3.4%. What's the all-time high on lithium? $1.19. All right, so it's at 17 cents. Oh wow, went over 20 cents. Weird. I wonder why these coins are pumping today. It's kind of neat, actually. Huh. Weird. Yeah, you like Meow Coin? I guess I could make that. Oh wait, hold on. You're talking about you just want me to check it out, or you want me to add that to the store? I do want to know if you guys want anything specifically added to the store. Please let me know. Holy shit. Oh, 34.1%. What's going on today? What is happening? Is this like altcoin day? Let me see. Can I go to all? How do you do this? Top 1,000. Let's see what the biggest gainer is out of the top 1,000 coins. What's Kine? K-I-N-E. It jumped quite a bit. 60%. Huh. Let's see. Bolt, SMT. I don't know what any of these are. Weird. I don't think I've ever clicked on the top 1,000. Digital Fitness is up 19.3%. The halving is coming. The halving is coming. Andrew Masad. Wait, for what? For which coin? This one? Meow Coin? They have halvings? They do that too? It's weird. I thought they were just a cat coin. I know zero about this. Zero. Or are you just talking about BTC? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, that's going to affect everything. Absolutely going to affect everything. But I thought you were talking about this coin specifically. I was like, wait, what? All right, let's see. You guys have anything? Go to pool stats. Mining pool stats? For what? For this? The lithium? Is that what you want? Holy shit. Hero miners. God damn. That's like all the hash rate on that. That's nuts. Look at that. 59%. Oh, there goes that. It's actually pretty decent though. Daily estimated coin. Oh, it's giga hashes. Oh yeah, no, actually this is the one of those coins that like is absolutely insane when it comes to hash rate. It's like you get giga hashes on cards instead of mega hashes, right? Or it's like you just get really high mega hashes, like you have 2 cards and it'd be doing crazy amounts of hash rate. Scroll down. What do you want me to scroll down to? Tell me where to go. I don't know what you're telling me to do. Gate IO, maybe? Is that why? Did it just get added or something? Let's see. I'm trying to follow backwards miners telling me to scroll down, so I'm trying to figure out why. What am I scrolling down for? Let's see. All day, every day. What is Shady sometimes saying? Solo pool. Really? Solo on Lithium? Is that what you guys are doing? Solopool.org. 55 blocks, 5.5%. What is it like a good yield on blocks? Backwards miner, why'd you tell me to scroll down? I'm just trying to figure it out. I apologize, but I would like to know what you want me to scroll down and look at. If you could, that'd be nice. All the unknown blocks. Oh, 190. Holy shit. 19%. Weird. I mean, I'm more concerned with this, but yeah, that is kind of weird. Unknown. How is there unknown blocks? I'm sure that happens everywhere, but like how does that work? I am 10 to 20 blocks a day. Are you really? Are you solo mining this? Like just solo, like with everything? Well, besides your ASICs, obviously, but how many, like you have a bunch of GPUs, right? You have everything on Lithium? Is that what you're doing? Varus coin, 81 cents. Yeah, it went up to 81. Yeah, Varus is, let me see. Gotta go back to CoinGecko. Yeah, Varus is at, man. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, that's 71 cents now again? Wasn't it just at 59 or something? Oh, it did. It took a, damn, 57. It jumped back up 71. Holy hell. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chris Foster, I need help. I lost monetization on my channel right before we broke the record for flip-flops on a motorcycle in under 30 seconds. So I'm sitting on a video not wanting to post without being monetized. Says Chris Foster. Really? Thank you for the $13.99 super chat. Let me see. Let's check. Really? You got... Why'd you get demonetized? You know what it could have been? Let me see. Videos. Mr. Chris Foster, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, buddy. I appreciate it. You know what? It probably is. It's probably just watch time. That's probably why they demonetize you. It's probably nothing personal, to be honest. It's just, I think it's watch time. I can guarantee you it's watch time because your last video, you know, a year ago, 11 months ago. That's hysterical though. Well, if you guys are interested, go check out Chris Foster's videos. I'll put his link in the chat. That's weird though. That stinks. That stinks. That once you're monetized, you get demonetized like that. But yeah, you got to keep up with the, what is it, the 4,000 watch hours and over 1,000 subs, right? You're obviously over 1,000 subs, but yeah, 4,000 watch hours for sure. But yeah, again, guys, I would love to have your input on this. I'm gonna make some more designs today for this this new merch store that I have. Again, I'm just trying to keep things like super affordable compared to like other places, and I want to actually have stuff that we want, right? Like we're gonna have the troll stuff eventually, right? Again, I did put a link to this stuff in the chat if anybody's interested. Feel free. This is unlisted right now, but there we go. There's that coffee mug if you want it. And this hoodie, feel free. But yeah, just let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see. I'm gonna make an FTX one of this because it's hysterical, and then yeah, a few others today. Probably like the rug pull coins. I think I might start throwing up, depending. I don't think I want to disrespect any like actual coins, but then again, all right, I need you guys' thoughts on this, right? Do you think projects would be mad if I just put like a whole lineup of all different coins? Like Dynex, Flux, like Ethereum, like all these different coins under that guy's stream, do you think we'd get in trouble? Right? Let me know. I think I'm gonna put like an ASIC under it. I'm gonna do like a GPU under it, just for fun, right? But I don't know. I'm wondering if I'll hurt some feelings if I do that. But if you think about it, your haters will be wearing your logo. So is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Yes, we need Pepe. Yep, we'll do Pepe. I'll do that one. I don't care about that one. That's a meme. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, that's I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm seriously considering doing a lineup of crypto coins, but I don't want to piss anybody off. You know what I mean? I don't want to get people upset. So I might reach out to some people. Again, like I said, it could be worse. You could have, not have your haters wear your logo and hate it as well. Let's see. Trade Ogre? Please tell me Trade Ogre is not broken. That'd be awful. That'd be absolutely awful. Let me see. You always gotta verify. No, I don't think it is. I'm not in my account right now. But if you're trying to get Veriscoin, dude, look at this pump on Veriscoin. Holy shit. That's crazy. I absolutely hate Trade Ogre's platform, like on how they do these numbers. Like they do everything by like Satoshis, right? So if you look at the chart on the side, I know it's kind of hard to see. You kind of see it right here. I can't zoom in. Oh, there we go. There we go. You can see like the 0.000300 whatever. It's like they go off of that stuff to what's it called, to trade. So it's like super confusing when you're trying to buy and sell. I mean, maybe it's not for some people, but it's just, it throws me off really bad. I don't understand why they can't just do like normal shit. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It seems like it's working fine, to be honest. I am kind of stunned about Lithium and Veriscoin though. I want to know why they're pumping. That's wild. Good for you though on Lithium, Mr. Backwards Miner. I'm happy that you're making some dough on it. Regal Miner said, Mr. Backwards Miner. Is that what you're using? Let me check. A lot of factors come to play. So Regal Miner is one of the ones you use for your solo mining lithium. Nice, dude. Oh yeah. That's cool. That's good information. Appreciate that for sure. I don't know. You guys let me know. I know lithium is super efficient when it comes to mining, right? It was one of those coins that you dual mine with Ethereum, right? I don't know. I think CMC broken. What the hell is CMC? Why don't I know what that is? CMC. I'm not even sure what that is. CMC. What is that? CMC works just fine. What? All right. Well, if it works fine, what is it? What are you saying? What is CMC? Oh, CoinMarketCap. I was like, what the hell is CMC? All right. I don't think I've ever heard anybody call it that at all, actually. Oh God, so bright. There we go. CoinMarketCap. Yeah, no, it works fine. You know what? You probably have to restart your computer, Steven. If something's wrong with your, because you said Trade Ogre was messed up too, right? Yeah, it's probably something wrong with your browser. Just close everything and restart your computer. That's what I would do. CMC Music Factory. I don't even know what that is. Never heard of that. But yeah, no, that's crazy. Crazy. I think that's going to do it though, guys. Yeah, again, just keep me posted. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like to see on that merch store. I really, I spent quite a bit of time on it yesterday, getting again, all these things situated. So I'm super happy that it's coming together. I do need to get a bunch more either hashtags, or I want to get just normal logos as well. Like just, ones that say like Caspa or Neox or Bitcoin, just normal sweatshirts that are cheap and comfortable. Like I love these sweatshirts. They're super comfortable. So I can't really complain. Yeah, so I did order one. I'm going to check it out and see how they come out. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great and happy Thursday. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning around 8:15, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, depending on how the wife feels. She is feeling a lot better. Thank you very much for asking. If you guys didn't know, she does have COVID right now, which is unfortunate, but it's literally just like a cold. It's not a huge deal. It's just kind of staying away. I got to deal with the kids and life and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, I'll see you on Friday. Have a good one. Peace out.